What's good, y'all? It's your boy Eddie back at it again with another video, man. Today we just gonna start this video off like this. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you give up on your dream. You're the only one that's gonna have to suffer the consequences. You're the only one, not them. If you fail, why would they care? It doesn't affect their life in any type of way. I think what holds so many people back is caring way too much about what other people think. Is it kind of hard sometimes not to care about what people think? Sure, we're human, right? But when it comes to your future and the things that you want accomplished, you're gonna have to do it alone, right? Because anything that you do in this life, it's not gonna be handed to you, right? Like, I believe in God and, everything like that, and, I know that praying isn't just enough. You have to go out and you have to put in the work. And what's for you will be for you, but you have to work for it. So you just can't sit back and just hope something falls out of the sky. It's time for reality check. I had my reality check recently. I mean, not too recently, maybe a couple years ago. And I always wondered, that one saying where they say, ignorance is a bliss. It never really made sense to me until I saw a video talking about, ignorance being a bliss, where, the guy, he was in the interview, he was talking about, there's no worse feeling in the world, when you know that you could be doing better and you're just not, right? And for whatever reason, right, like, I know everybody has had that feeling, like, you're supposed to be up doing something, like, maybe your grades are bad, you should be studying more, you should be, putting more effort into your homework and studying for tests and all of that, but for some reason, like, you just can't do it, right? And, maybe not all the time it's because you're lazy, or, you might just be having, like, life problems, you might be feeling down on yourself, whatever the case may be, and whatever the reason is, right, you just can't do it. And that is such a terrible feeling, especially when you know that you want to do better in life. And being ignorant to the fact that you should be doing better was a lot easier than knowing that you should be doing better, right? When I was out partying every day and not caring, didn't have bills and, didn't have nothing to worry about. I'm at the club, I'm trying to talk to every single girl I see. That's all I'm worried about. Until you sit back one day and it finally hits you, like, I'm getting older. And you start thinking about all the things that you want. You want a family, you want a house, you want a nice car, you want, all of this stuff. And you start thinking, like, oh my, like, how do I get here? How do I get to this level? And all these things start, running rampant in your mind, and, you're thinking that you're running out of time, and now it all becomes stressful, right? And so now I understand what they mean by ignorance is a bliss. Because once you become aware of all the things that you need to do to get to where you want to be, that's where things become stressful. But you have to know how to manage that stress and, put the right energy into it and, point it in the right direction. And try not to fold, right? Because it's very easy to fold. It's very easy. It's very easy to just go say, okay, I'll just give up, and take the easy route. But the easy route is not your dream. You're not going to get to your dream by taking the easy route. You're going to look back and you're going to, regret that even more that you did that. There's so many times, I hear people talk, I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that. I'm one of those people. right? I always hate saying that my parents were right. My parents were right about my friends growing up. My parents was right about, you know, how I should have took school more seriously, how I should have took sports more seriously, how I should have, you know, did a lot of things different. You know, I should have, you know, made more connections. And I didn't do it. And, you know, knowing what I know now, looking back, and I'm like, man, like, that's something that I wish I would have did. I always find it interesting how the most important decisions that you're gonna make in life are around the time where you're the most immature. You know, like, that's really not fair to me. Like, that's actually like insane to me. But you know, it's life, right? Everybody had to go through it. Everybody had to learn those lessons. But what you have to understand is nobody cares. When you fail, you're the only one that's gonna have to deal with it. So get to work. All right. But thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell. Leave a comment, start a conversation, start a dialogue. I like hearing people's experiences and stories. I want to hear it all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.